Is Satan a Democrat? There's a history in America. Maybe other places too, I'm not sure. But in America, there's a history of dividing things into twos. You really can't call them pairs because pairs are somehow complementary and non-antagonistic. I mean, even take the black and white pair. Now, they may be competitive, so we make chess pieces out of that stuff, and maybe, no, I think checkers are all the same color. No, they're red and black. But anyway, there's a history of dividing things into twos. What is it about humans that moves them in this direction of twos? What's wrong with one? One seems good. I like one. We're all moving in one direction. But no. We gotta have twos. And today, now, and for quite some time, I guess, I don't know, the twos are Republicans and Democrats. How many of these people actually even fucking understand what they're saying? So you got some policy people over here, you got some policy people over there, and probably, many of the policies are similar. But then you have some extreme policies like, oh, let's let everybody come across the border from all around the world and we'll give them a bunch of money. Now, that's not a policy that's going to work very long. Imagine being one of these people that's pushing that policy. I mean, you really think you're going to have a job much longer? And I'm not talking about voting, I'm just talking about practicality. Fucking government's not going to be able to pay you because we'll be fucking broke. And then what are you going to do? Huh? You drive your Tesla home to your little apartment, Washington, D.C., and there are 50 fucking vagrants, living in tents on your front porch. So we got twos. Now I wonder, did our forefathers base our system of governance? I mean, this way, you have to come back to this, because we were born as a religious country. So did the forefathers in creating the Constitution base our system of governance on the ancient division of heaven and hell? Did they see it that way? It's like, oh, yeah, do this or you get that. Did they foretell that we would all have to make a choice, pay a price, and suffer eternally for choosing wrong? And have we chosen wrong? Sure seems like it. So now we have some kind of bifurcated system of justice where If you're a Republican or a Donald Trump, you get fucked in the ass. But if you're a Democrat, like a Nancy Pelosi, you can just go home and trade stocks. Make $1 million a day. You can be a Joe Biden and deny that you know anything about all the deals that your son has been making while you've been flying him on Air Force Two across, to different nations to make the deals. How did we get here? Man, I'm okay with a little bit of denial, a little bit of ignorance, but Americans, are you paying attention? We got some sick fucks in charge of our government now. This is not, something you can just go, oh, well, it'll work itself out. It won't. It won't. We're going to have to go in. We're going to have to do a clean sweep. Do they make machines for that? Oh, I had to buy a super vacuum cleaner for my house because I don't take care of the house, like I should. And that that vacuum, got it on Amazon. Great deal. And I took that thing to the carpet, and everybody was saying the carpet needs to go. But damn, it looks good now. We need one of those. We need a clean sweep vacuum cleaner in Washington, D.C., and we'll just suck up all those fucking corrupt politicians, and then we'll take the bag, and we'll go drop it in the trash can, because that's where they belong. These people are trash. So, bifurcated systems, twofers. I don't think that the framers anticipated how wrong this experiment could go. I didn't even, not that I know anything. I'm just a guy like everybody else out there. I came along and I'm like, oh, okay, learning about government. This is the way it works. Well, it doesn't work. Because these fucking selfish fucks get entrenched like a Nancy Pelosi or Adam Schiff or Joe Biden. Joe Biden never had a real job. And so, imagine what they're willing to do to make sure that they keep their jobs. Anything. They don't have an alternative. If Nancy Pelosi wasn't, in Congress, what the fuck could she do? Like clean toilets at Burger King? She's got no skills. And neither do most of the other ones. Although some of them have law degrees, and so I guess you could go out and, abuse some people that thought they were being represented by a real lawyer. But, oh man, we're in trouble. Heaven and hell. And so now it's become heaven or hell. I think people are waking up to the choice. And unfortunately, it does come down to, the bipartite system. You have to fucking choose Republicans or Democrats. Even though, if you look at it, there's some commonality, some obvious choices that should be made. Frankly, I don't fucking get it. I mean, why would people choose things that are not in their own best interest? Fuck. So we got, even in my neighborhood now, I'm watching these illegal migrants, walk by, fucking by the, well, it's not that much. I tend to exaggerate shit, but there are hundreds of them. There are definitely hundreds of them. I want to say thousands, and when I'm being melodramatic, wow, 10,000 illegal migrants walked by. No, but there are hundreds of them every day walking by my house. How is that helping us becoming a better country? Are your kids safer? We don't know who these people are. And I'm not saying they're bad people. I mean, surely, they're just, the vast majority of them are just trying to find a better life. But is it our responsibility to pay for their better life? I don't think so. We got our own kids to take care of. They're set. Well, what is it now? 8 billion. 8 billion. Oh, and now they're making micro nukes. So we're actually gonna come into the electric vehicle age, with the micro nukes that Bill Gates has been working on for years, and so that's going to make it easy, almost free power. You can power all the electric cars and so on and so forth. And then you got the problem of population. Oh, what are all those people going to do? Suddenly we got free energy, essentially. Those people have to go somewhere. They're not going to live in fucking environments that are hostile. And I mean hostile in a environmental sense. Too hot, no water, so on and so forth, no food, crops won't grow. So we got this mass migration problem, which we're suffering right now. I think this is more of a financial burden migration that's going on in here, in America. And all these people who have just had a poor life. And I've met them. I've actually lived with them. I've lived with them in Costa Rica, Guatemala, Mexico. So it's not like I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I get what these people are suffering. But can America? I mean, why do we get to pay the bill? Why do we have to allow the world to immigrate here? And then we can just, what? Let's imagine you got 3 kids. And Sally wants a new bike. But Juan and Juanita just walked across the border, and now we have to pay more taxes for them. And, for the school and the hospitals and the food bank. And so what are you going to tell your daughter? Sorry. Oh, we we, yeah, we got some people in charge of our government that just aren't making sense. And I always come back to hookers and blow. Somebody who has some agenda, and I don't get it, I really don't. But somebody who has some agenda has their hooks into these fucking people, hookers and blow, one way or another. They got some blackmailable stuff on these people. And these people are doing what whoever it is asking. I keep looking for the answer. I mean, one of the obvious criminals, which is finally being generally accepted, but it's been thrown around for a long time, is George Soros. I mean, this is a kid in 1944, 45, who went around stealing shit from his Jewish neighbors as an agent of the Stasi. So, and then he made a bunch of money with some other guy named Jim something. They crashed the British pound. They made a bunch of money, and after that, they think they're God. But what the fuck are they doing? I mean, it's common knowledge now. George Soros is behind most of the destruction of America. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. I actually know why. He shorted the dollar. He shorted the pound, and he won. He and Jim whatever. And so now he's short the dollar. I don't know how you short the dollar. I'm not a technical guy, but and so now he has to win at all costs. And he's willing to destroy our society. He was willing to fucking, put his own people out of their houses back in 1944, 45. This is a sick fuck. And we're still living with him? After all these years? And now he's trying to destroy America so he can make another buck, and put another big star next to his ego. Oh, this is a bad guy. So anyway, that's, I don't know what to think. We're bifurcated. And I think there are a lot of compromised people in Congress. Yeah, you come into the city. You get elected, you come into the city. You get elected, you come into the city. And immediately there's a team on you. They have to figure out how to compromise you. And I think for the average man, imagine you're some guy from nowhere and you just got elected to Congress. You roll into D.C. and you're thinking, ooh, I'm so important. Look at me. Go out to a restaurant one night and some hot woman hits on you. And she takes you to a hotel. Now, you're okay with that, even if you're married. Like, oh, I'm so important now. I can do whatever I want. Then they get the blowout. You're doing blow with her on the table. And then you're fucking her. And then who knows what happens after that? I don't know. Maybe depending on how much how much they feel like they need to compromise you, maybe another naked man walks out of the closet and they have all this on video. Wow. So what? What kind of choices are you going to make? What kind of freedom are you going to have to decide about how to govern our country? Well, fucking none. If you're caught in a hotel room doing hookers and blow, and then there's another naked man, oh, you no longer have a choice. You're going to do whatever the fuck they tell you to. And I honestly believe that's what happened and has happened to most of these people, because some of their decisions don't make any fucking sense for America, for Americans. Think about it. That's what we got going on there. And I'm not, these people, clearly they just fell victim to natural, human weaknesses and needs. But somebody needs to fucking say something out loud. It's like, what happened to you? I mean, this decision makes no sense. Why would you say something like, why would you propose this? Have you been in a room with hookers and blow and another naked man? That's my hypothesis. I think anybody in Washington, D.C. that does something that doesn't make common sense has been in that room. He or she, I don't know about the women, a different story there. I can't comment because I'm a man. But I think they've been in that room and they have no self-control. They are controlled. And for what reasons? It's a mystery. I don't understand why anybody wants to destroy the world. But that's what's happening.